Rushden and Diamonds, and to non-league football, well, it's just breathtaking, really, isn't it? One day this team will be a league side. I've absolutely no doubts about that.
Hello and welcome guys to another episode with AFC Rushden and Diamonds. I'm John, aka Old Man Sudor, and yeah, we're back again. It's the start of a new season. It's the start of our first season in the Championship, which is just friggin' amazing. To get here is just unbelievable. Done it in 10 seasons. This is season 10, so I think that's a brilliant achievement by us. And you can, I pointed this out quite a few times last season, but you can see the trend there of us moving up and up, and it's been a fantastic rise. But let's get into it. And actually, before we get into it, remember, I'm going to say this now, I'm so close to 10,000 views, so yeah, make sure you tweet this out, get people to watch it, all that sort of stuff, because that would be a massive achievement. 10,000 views on my YouTube channel will just be absolutely amazing, and I'm getting closer and closer to 200 subs, so again, it'd be absolutely fantastic if you guys would, you know, get your friends or tweet out and that sort of stuff, and hopefully get some more subs. Also got to say thank you to oh god, what are their names? Hang on 2 seconds, I will check it out. I think it's Wingbacks, not Wingbacks, it's something like that. Let me just look. I'm just looking on my Twitter now. Winging It FM, new podcast. Go and check them out. I'll put a link in my description, but they made me their creator of the week, so thank you guys very much for that. I'm absolutely terrible at remembering names and that sort of stuff, as you can see, but thank you for making me your creator of the week. It really does mean a lot. I believe it's Cookie, Rampart, and Sammy Dudar, who are sort of doing the podcast. So again, thank you guys, and go and check each one out and subscribe to me if you haven't, and all that sort of stuff. They're all really fantastic fellas. I'll put a link down, like I said, to the podcast yourselves. Hopefully they'll carry it on, you know, and just get better. They're brand new podcasters doing this vlog podcast thing, so hopefully yeah, they'll carry on and, you know, get better and better at it, and it'll be a weekly thing. It'll be really cool, and I look forward to the next episode. But let's get straight into the games and the game now, why you guys are here, shall we? And like I said, it's the first season in the Championship for us. It's going to be a hell of a challenge. The truth is, at the end of the day, we aren't really going to be looking at getting promotion. We're going to be looking at surviving. I said that the last couple of seasons, thinking that we'd do it in the other leagues. This league, definitely going to be just looking at surviving. But as you can see from here, our pre-season has gone really quite well. I mean, a couple of draws, ones against Rangers, Lincoln, we beat Enfield 5-0, Grimsby we lost to, then Hearts and Worcester we drew and beat as well. So overall, not done too bad. We've got MK Dons today, and then depending on time, we might bring the whole game. If not, we'll see how much time we've got left actually after I've done sort of all my talking and we've gone through that. But yeah, it's all looking really good at the moment, sort of pre-season. Finances are looking okay. We're actually down to, as you can see, 399,000. We did go up to about 600,000, but we've brought a couple of players and that sort of stuff, so we've dropped down on money. But hopefully, it does mean that we can start making some money this season as well. Because as you can see, we had a really nice little climb, and we really want to get back towards that £1 million mark. By God, this is going to be a difficult season. It's been such a difficult transfer as well. And we'll go into it straight away. One guy I'm just about to hopefully get is another goalie, because we've only got one goalie in the first team, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, we've got this guy here. Not probably the best in the world, but he's not bad at all, and he'll make a good sort of reserve goalie for us. At 23, he could improve as well. So I feel Kyo Lewis he'll do the job as a backup goalie for us. But let's get into the transfer history. And as you can see, we've let players go, but no, we haven't sort of sold anyone, unfortunately. But we have brought a couple of players in. One name you will recognise, Deontes from West Ham, Brazilian lad, came to us 2 seasons ago, I think it was. Yeah, 2 seasons ago. There you go. Didn't play too bad. Scored 13 goals, 6.94. Didn't do bad for us at all. Didn't play at all last season, so he's came back on loan with us again. He looks really good, to be honest. I think he could be a really good player. He's got very good finishing, first touch. You know, he's reasonably quick. He's got reasonably decent mentals. He'll do a decent job for us. We needed a bit more up front. And talking about up front, we've got this guy, Blake Peak Emery, another sort of target man. We've got Eddie Brown, but the truth is Eddie Brown probably isn't as good as this guy is. So we've got this guy, and again, might not sort of outstand anywhere, but overall he's got a very good sort of set of abilities there, and I think he'll do a really good job for us. He's quite consistent all the way through on his technicals, the same with his mentals really, and he's really got quite decent physicals. So I think this guy will do a good job, and the partnership between them two, if it can work out, with Blake and Deontez, these two can get a really good partnership. I think it could work fantastic for us and really be the sort of partnership that saves our season and make sure we don't get relegated. Got a new left midfielder in Moses Chihuahua. Looks okay, to be honest. I think he's got decent crossing and dribbling. His first touch ain't bad. Passing's okay. His technique's good. Really good physicals. So he's quite quick and all that sort of stuff. Could do a bit more on the work rate. 25 years old. He probably won't improve too much, but I think he'll do a good job for us down this line. And we obviously did need someone there. We've got Baghdadi, who can sort of play along those lines as well, but he's more of a defensive minded player. So I think this guy, and for free from Team Solnit, who are in the Vanarama National, he was too good for there, so I thought that was really good. Got a new left back as well, Dwayne Grain. Again, I think he could do a really good job for us. He's got pretty good physicals. He's got very good mentals, to be honest. I think his mentals are absolutely fantastic. And overall, he's not too bad here. 22 years old as well. He could improve a lot with some games. So all these downward arrows that you're seeing, I could see shooting up, and he could be quite a good player for us. Give him a season or maybe even two. But yeah, I thought for the sort of fact that we got him for free, I thought was absolutely fantastic, and was really good for us. We got a player on loan as well, central defender. I did say I thought we needed a little bit of cover in central defence, so we got this guy. I tried getting Roos back, and I'll talk about in a minute, because there was two players who we loaned out who I tried getting this year. Couldn't get them and I'll show you why in a minute. But we've got this guy in online from Reading. Got great heading. His mark is not too bad. Tackling's really good. Can play sort of sweepery if we need him to. Pretty good mentals, pretty good physicals as well. I think he'll do okay for us. And at 22 years old, he's pretty much coming to the point of now he's not going to improve a great deal more. I mean, maybe get another sort of star worth, but yeah, he should do a very, very good job for us. And the last guy we got, and we actually spent money on one guy, Conor Gallagher. Again, he's great at long shots, and he's got great physicals. But again, you can see he's just overall a much better player. He's an overall, he's a general player. He's not like an outstanding attacking playmaker or anything like that. But he's one of these players who isn't exceptional at one thing, but he's good at everything, if that makes sense. And that's what I think is very important. And at 26 years old, I think he's the perfect age to come into our team. Should help sort of sort out that central midfield, can go out on the wings if we need him to, but overall I just think he'll be good. And if he can improve a tiny little bit, get some of these 9s and that into 10s and 11s, I think he'll be an absolutely fantastic player for us. So at 26 years old, I'm really happy. Like I said, I'm going to probably look at 1 or 2 more players. I'm not sure, just see where we need to. Maybe I might get another left midfielder or something like that, and also I might look at like I said, 1 or 2 more players. But I think overall, I think we've got a really good bunch there. And if you look at our squad overall, it's not looking too bad. I mean, if I go actually to the tactics, you'll see the first team looks reasonably strong. We've got one player, Brigham Anna, so that's why I'm looking at maybe another central midfielder, but we've got one player who's 2.5 star. The rest are 3 stars or above. So I think overall we are looking very, very strong. We could do maybe with a little bit more in cover. Like I said, we haven't got a big team, but we can't have a big team. We haven't got the wages and the funding for a massive team. But I think our first team, as long as they can stay fit, which is the most important thing for us really, if this team stays fit, there is absolutely no reason why we can't have a very good season. That's my personal opinion. I honestly believe that. I think it's going to be a case of, as long as we can have a fit team, I think we'll beat relegation, which is what we're trying to do. It's all about just beating the relegation this year round. So it should be okay. Like I said, I think it's going to be fine. Dynamics are looking good for us, a little bit down, but it's because we've got a couple of new players in. And apart from that, everything's looking good. The only problem we've got is Grimshaw injured. He's out for about 3 weeks. It's a bit of a shame really, because he is a good sort of central midfielder for us. But yeah, unfortunately he's injured, like I said. But you look at the team, and I think overall we've got a very good chance here. I think even the cover we do have is quite strong and should do us a decent job. Probably Nabil wouldn't get a game for us, really. Townsend won't get much games for us, but the rest of the team should be absolutely fine to step in when and if they need to. I brought in this guy, he's only there just in case we do have anything happen until we get another goalie. But yeah, he's from the youth team and he'll go back quite soon. Obviously, one of the good things as well we've got is Joe Hill is now a homegrown club player, so we don't have to worry about putting on Gary Newton, and I'm trying to get Gary Newton out on loan at the moment just to try and get him some game time, because I think he could be a very good player for us if he can get him out on loan. And I think that's everything. I don't think there's much else really to talk about at the moment. As I said, alright, yeah. So the problem I've had with signing players, I forgot to mention all that, didn't I? Right, so let's go. Right, so let's go to scouting, and I'll show you exactly what the problem is. Right, so if I quickly scout expired, so these are players with no club at the moment. Okay, right. If I go back up, Daniel Davis, we had him last year on loan. Really wanted him back because he's not a bad player at all. Looks really good. Problem we've got is he wants like 12-13k wages. But it says his wage would be 1.4 to 2.1. I actually tweeted this out. You know, he also sign on fee. And I'll try it. I will try and see if I can approach him to sign. The client's willing to enter contacts before we will tell him he's going to be a first team player. First team. See if that will get him. Suggest promises. Yeah, finalise promise. Right, exit talks. Let's see. Well, we can't do it, so we might have to do it at the end of the episode. But the problem is, it was either him or French. It was one of the two. And I tweeted it out. If I remember, I'll put a little box here somewhere showing you the tweet, like what I actually tweeted out. But it was like, yeah, estimated 2k wages, and he wanted 12k. We can only offer up to 6k. He wanted something like, you know, estimated signing on fee was like 10k. He wanted 80k. We can't afford that. We haven't got the money for it, and this is the problem we've had. There's a number of players, is the astronomical wages they want and that sort of stuff. And if I go to the competition, I don't know if it will show me actually. It was in the stats, wasn't it? Usually, it's in the team detail. If it is, no, there's no matches played it, so I can't show you. I'm not sure where I'll find it, but I'll see if we can find it afterwards, maybe. But our wage budget is not going to be anywhere near some of these teams that are in our division at the moment, and this is where we're going to struggle. And this is why I think we won't get promotion. We're just going to need to get that stability in the league, maybe a season, and then next season we can really try and push on. But as you can see, I mean, our highest wages are, what's our highest wage? Our highest wage is 6.5. I mean, that's just quite a jump down up to Boughton. 6.5 for the new left back. I went all out on him because I thought he was a really good player. But there's no, you know, so this goes back to the competition. I'll see if I can do it this way. League table, right. What do we want to do? We want to do season preview. Obviously, we are going to be bottom. West Ham are top. Right, we'll take it. The three teams relegated. We're not going to look at them because they were relegated. They're going to have massive budgets anyway. So let's go for someone reasonably. Right, we'll go for Fulham. Let's go for Fulham. Fulham. Right, senior squad. Can I see their wages? There you go. 27,000, 24,000, 8. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3 players who are under us, and none of them are in the first. Going to be in the first team, really. I mean, 4.4. So 1 actually. The rest of them, you know, double the wages that we're putting in. It's absolutely crazy, and until we can sort of get to the point where we can get these sort of players, you know, it's going to be very, very difficult for us, and that's why we need that season or two. So sorry for rambling about that, but it's obviously important for us, and I just wanted to explain why we'll struggle and we can't get some of these players. But let's get into the game anyway. MK Dons, really good chance. We're going to go with the 4-4-2 for now, see how it works out for us. I better tell you what the team is. It's going to be Mafu, it's going to be Gwain, Warren, Boughton and Hill, Chihuahua, Brighamana, Gallagher, Muddyman, Brown and Deontes. Blake is he picked up a knock. He's only just coming back, so I don't know if he'll play today. No sub-goalie, so hopefully nothing happens to Mafu. We'll auto-number them. There we go, and we'll submit them. And we'll see how we get on. I think we can do alright. I think we can we need about 40-45 points. I think we can do it. You know, we've achieved every target we've wanted or surpassed it every time, so why not again this time? really. So we're going to go for it. We're the underdogs here. That's fine. Passionate. We're going to give them a really good passionate talk and see if we can kick off the season with a really good win. That would be hugely important for us. So let's get through to it and see how we get on. As we're in the white, MK Dons in the red. We're at home, so we've got a good chance of starting off with a win, which would be absolutely fantastic for us. And at the moment, it's going to be difficult, but I feel like we're something we can do, as we've got quite a decent possession at the moment. That's good news for us. We just need to return that possession now into something. It's Hill with the ball now. What's he going to do? He tries to find Moneyman and he can't. And it's good. Warren gets back there really well. Boughton now gives it to Gawain. Gawain puts it in, tries to find Deontes. He can't. Gallagher now to bring him out to Brown. Brown to Deontes. Deontes to the new. Chihuahua. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it actually. Chihuahua. I'm saying it's Chihuahua. Yeah, I'll go Chihuahua. It's fine. Right, we dropped down to 5th, but it's only because we're drawing at the moment. But overall, we're looking pretty good at the moment. We are looking pretty good. It's another highlight here. What's going to happen? Hill should get this. He's got there good and clean. Gives it back to Boughton. Boughton to Brighamana. Brighamana now to Muddyman. Muddyman puts the ball forward, and Deontes is going to get onto this. Gets a shot in, but it's straight at the goalie. And we're having the chances, which is the important thing. We're creating chances. I'm happy with that. A good performance today is more than important than most things, really. As Byam now with the ball gets it to Booth. Booth can get a cross in, and they had a free chance, and Robertson gets the goal. And really, I feel like that's against play. I really do feel like that was a bit against the play, really. Byam though gets the ball here, and I mean, it was two balls, and they've opened us up. Robertson really should be defending a little bit better against him, really. He was all by himself. And now we need to get back into this game as well. But I feel like we can still do it. Who's not playing well? Charles not playing well. Ali Brown's not playing great. Oh, it's hard to know really what to do, isn't it? Team talk, right, what can we do? We'll say passionately. No, we'll say calmly. I love it. Things just haven't gone right for us. It's gone down brilliantly. Get back out there, lads. Let's get the win. Come on. As we start the highlight now, but it's just going to be the kick-off highlight. And with 48 minutes gone, it's we've still got the possession and we're still having the shots. We just need to turn them. It's them with a chance though now as they put the ball in and it just goes over. And we'll make a change or two in a minute. One or two players. Eddie Brown's not playing well enough. Let's get Brown off. We'll bring on Nicho for him. Or Nomino, sorry. Nomino, who can play as a dope line forward. Who else is not playing good? Chihuahua's not playing great. Baghdadi's going to have to come on for him. And Warren's not playing great, so we'll bring on Pearson for him. And let's just see if these little tweaks can do us the wonders we need and get us that goal. As Nomino's going to try and get there. He can't get there. Hill picks it up. He gives it to Brighamana. Brighamana to Gallagher. Gallagher gets it to Deontes. Deontes now back to Brighamana. To Baghdadi. Baghdadi to Gallagher. Nomino's got the ball to Deontes. Deontes with the goal. Get in there, my son. Does a nice little roly-poly, and with 60 odd minutes gone, we are 1-1 now. Absolutely fantastic. We're getting back into this game. Gallagher here, I mean, Nomino gets fantastic, and he just lays it up to Deontes so he can smash it into the net. Absolutely fantastic. Get in there. And things are looking pretty good for us at the moment. We've got a good chance. 20 minutes to go. Can we get the winner? That is the question now. 20 minutes left. Let's highlight what's going on here. I mean, that was a ball to no one. Low with the ball now. What's he going to do with it, though? Puts the ball in, but Gallagher cuts it out now to Muddyman. Muddyman with a big ball to Nomino. Nomino's got a bit of room here. Can he get across? He can. Deontes, get in there. 2-1. You absolute beauty. Deontes with a brace. Done absolutely fantastic for us. He's come and done exactly what we wanted him to do. He's scoring the goals. Absolutely fantastic. Nomino does so well here. Gets a ball towards the front of the goal, and it's Deontes on it with a nice goal for us. With 76 minutes gone, it's looking pretty good. Another highlight now. Could this be another goal for us, or is it going to be someone else? Nomino gets it to Moneyman. Moneyman puts the ball into Deontes. Deontes for a hat trick. Get in there. Deontes with his hat trick in his first league game for us this season. Absolutely bloody fantastic. You absolute beauty. Couldn't have asked for much more than that. Muddyman knocks it down to Nominate. Muddyman does a brilliant little pass in, and Deontez was a bit fortunate. The keeper can't hold it, and it's 3-1 to Diamonds. And this has started off bloody fantastic for us at the moment. All we need now is another goal. I mean, I'm happy. I don't care about another goal. Just the time's wasting away. Muddyman with one more chance that puts the ball in. It goes straight to Pearson. Pearson now, is he going to knock it back out? No, that's it. We do win. 3-1 against MK Dons. I think we'll take that. Definitely. That was absolutely brilliant. Passionate, right? Come on, that was really special, lads. Well done. Good start by us. Absolutely bloody fantastic start. That's what we wanted. Couldn't have asked for much more. Oh man, I was expecting us to get hammered. I was really expecting us to get hammered. Diamonds Cruiser 3-1. Horseman disappointed at humble defeat. Gawain makes his debut. Credits managers talk. Thank you. It was all down to me. I did all the work. Deontez on form, will praise him quickly as well. You were superb in front of goal. Really appreciates that. And I think we'll call that the episode, guys. Competition wise, it doesn't really matter. We're 1 point. It's one game in, but we are in 4th. It's a great start for us. Couldn't have asked for much more. Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. Right, when are we going to come back? I mean, there's so many teams here that it would be so fantastic to play. I think, you know what, we'll come back for the Huddersfield and Blackburn game. I think we'll come back for those two. That'll give us a nice little couple of games. We can get a good, you know, a couple of games under our feet and see how we're getting on. So yeah, Huddersfield Blackburn game, guys. I will play these and see how we get on. As always, it's been a pleasure. Please remember to sub, like, all that malarkey. It really does help me. You know, come and follow me on Twitter as well. My handle's just above you. It'd be absolutely fantastic. I was going to see if that guy was going to earn. Let me just have a quick little look. We'll go ahead and see if that guy's going to do contract talk. Dave's contract talk. All right. Actually, he doesn't want too much. We'll take him. He wants less than I thought he was going to want. Yeah. It must be French then. There will be a picture, so you'll see what I mean by the one I tweeted out. That guy, it must have been French. That was the one who was causing all the problems. Anyway, guys, as I said, it's been a pleasure. I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.